Grounding mats and earthing sheets, do they work? And if so, how can we get the best results from them? Hello, my name is Claire Jovanovic and I am a naturopath and a human design analyst. I'm also a very big fan of earthing, and after being in the health industry for a good 20 years, I tell you that I love understanding that earthing, grounding can help us to feel better naturally. And today I'm going to share with you one really super simple way that I have found to get even better results from my earthing mat. And it's all natural and it's free as well. So please stick around for that. Firstly, in case you haven't seen me before, I made another video all about how much I love my earthing mat and my grounding sheets. And it walked you through the 7-day transformation that I had, which was pretty significant because it helped to cure my nerve pain, which had been sticking around for way too long and I wasn't sure if I was ever going to get rid of it. So I won't go through that story again, but I will link it in all the appropriate places in case you want to go back to that video. Today, as I said, I'm going to share with you how I get even better results from my earthing mat. But first, let's just take a really quick recap about why earthing and grounding, using our mats and our sheets and those other products, can be so transformative and supportive for our health. Firstly, grounding, it helps to neutralize those positive charged electrons in our body because the earthing mat helps to deliver negatively charged electrons to our body. Now, what this does is the negative charged free radicals help to decrease oxidative stress and therefore decrease inflammation. And a lot of us are using these products because we have a bunch of inflammation, which is impacting us, whether it be through pain or affecting our sleep or affecting how well we can move or even our brain clarity. Inflammation can affect any system in our body. So that is benefit number one. Grounding studies also show that using these grounding mats can help to improve blood viscosity, which means the thickness or thinness of your blood can improve. So if you have thick, sticky blood, which I know that I am unfortunately prone to, earthing mats can help with that. Earthing mats also help to improve heart rate variability, which basically is the time between your heart beating. So the better your heart rate variability, generally the happier your heart is, and it's also a sign of your nervous system well-being as well. Studies also show the grounding mats help to decrease inflammatory markers in blood tests. Pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. One more thing is that grounding mats can help with nervous system regulation by helping to regulate that fight or that flight response that our adrenals can be triggered by if we're in a situation that strikes fear in us or survival mode. But sometimes we get stuck in fight or flight mode and our body, our nervous system just runs at a really high rate. I am prone to that, which is one reason that I love this and it helps me sleep. But earthing helps to regulate that fight or flight response so that we're not so reactive, we're not triggered as much. Now, they're the benefits in a nutshell. And yes, while I think of it, I want you to know Like I mentioned in my other video, I do have a discount code for you. As a naturopath, I love to get you the best support at the best prices that I possibly can because, hey, I love that too. Which is why I can get you 10% off grounding sheets, earthing mats, all those kind of products if you use the link below or copy and paste it, however it works, whenever you see it. It is from a company that I trust and where I get my earthing and grounding products from. So if you want to save money and get the benefits of earthing, grounding naturally, please use that link. You are very welcome. Let's transition into that one thing that can help us get better results naturally from our earthing products. I have been doing this extra add-on for probably, I don't know, 5 months now. And at first it was just intuition that led me to go, oh, I think I should start doing this in my body because look, I am prone to inflammation. And then I realized how it connects to earthing and how using it in conjunction with a grounding mat could actually make the results more effective. What is the thing that you can do? The combination winner, in my opinion, to get the best results, even better results from grounding, is to combine it with a lymphatic massage. Now, before you go, oh, I tell you, this can take you 5 minutes or less every day, every other day. You can do it yourself. I do a DIY self lymphatic massage, and it is so simple. This is why I wanted to tell you about it because it can increase how you feel when you use the grounding mat and help you get better results. So, why am I talking about lymphatic massage? Why can it help you? Firstly, we need to remember that a lot of the benefits that we get from grounding mats come from because the grounding mats help to decrease inflammation in our bodies. They're decreasing those free radicals, decreasing that inflammation, even decreasing the inflammatory markers in the testing that we're doing. Now, what happens in our body when we have to deal with inflammation? We don't just sit on an earthing mat and the inflammation goes boom and disappears. No, what it does is, in addition to regulating those positive and negative electrons that I mentioned in the beginning, it also requires your immune system and your lymphatic system to go, oh, we've got some debris there. We've got some inflammation that looks like it's needing to be moved from the body. We need the lymphatic system to recognize that and actively move it along. So the granny mat, you could look at it as step one to decreasing the inflammation. And you can and you will most likely notice results just by doing the grounding mat. But I tell you, if you combine it with the self-lymphatic massage, you're not just decreasing the inflammation, but you are stimulating the body, the lymphatic vessels, to drain and get rid of the metabolic waste that will slow you down in the long run if you don't get rid of it. Now, lymphatic massage stimulates the lymphatic vessels and the fluids in the body. Therefore, it helps to decrease swelling, clear inflammation, and also promote detoxification. We want this, we need this to feel healthy. There are lymphatic vessels all the way from our head down to our feet, and stimulating them is one of the easiest ways to promote health, whatever your condition is. You have the potential to have more energy and have better digestion, have a healthier immune system, sleep better, have a clearer brain, have a better mindset, have more balanced moods. We're talking every single cell in your body, better wound healing as well. The list could go on. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to show you, I'm going to literally show you the massage that I do. If it's not every day, it's every other day. And what I do is I do it first thing in the morning. I wake up and I make my cup of herbal tea. And while that is cooling down, because I don't like to drink my tea too hot, I literally do this massage because it just takes a few minutes. And then by the time I'm done, I will go and drink my tea and start my day. So let's go take a look at the DIY lymphatic massage that can make your grounding mat make the results even more effective. Here it is. Before we begin, let's go through the basics. And the main thing you need to know is that we are using a soft hand when we do these movements. You want to relax your hand and you only want to do very gentle movements using either your fingertips or the palm of your hand. The lymphatic vessels that we're stimulating, they sit just under the skin, so there is no need to press hard. Okay, so let's begin. Take one hand and gently rub the side of your neck between 6 and 8 times. Remember, just very gently. And then I want you to move to around your collarbone. And I want you to rub that area 6 to 8 times. You can choose either under or over your collarbone. Then you want to go and do the same thing underneath your armpit, just very gently in the center of your armpit 6 to 8 times. Next we move to the other side of your body. So take your other hand and rub the other side of your neck 6 to 8 times. Again, very gently, just to get the lymph flowing. And now move down to your collarbones and gently stimulate that area 6 to 8 times. And now we move underneath your armpit on the same side of your body that you're working on now and move gently 6 to 8 times. Now we're going to move to the lower half of your body and we're going to do both sides at the same time for this first move. And it's really stimulating the inner top part of your thighs where those bones are at the top of your thighs that meet your pelvis 6 to 8 times. You want to rub those. And now you want to move to one side of your body and you want to move all the lymph fluid up from your buttocks area and shift it over through your hips and down to the lymphatic vessels that we just stimulated there. And then we want to do the other side. We want to stimulate up through the buttocks and then over the hips and the pelvis. Move all that fluid and that lymph that's sitting there back to lymphatic vessels that are at the top of your thighs. And now rub another 6 to 8 times both sides just to make sure that all the lymph is flowing beautifully in that area. Now we're going to move the lymph in your abdomen area. So we're going to do one side at a time. With a gentle hand, you want to move the fluid from as far around your back as you can, the center of your body, round to the middle of your abdomen. And then you want to push it up towards the lymphatic vessels that are around your heart and chest area. Just light, gentle strokes. That is all you need. Then we're going to do exactly the same thing on the other side. So move the lymphatic vessels around from your back as much as you can and then shift them up towards your heart and the center of your chest. And then to finish things off, we're going to do 6 to 8 circles in our neck again, because that's where some of the main lymphatic vessels are that we want to stimulate. And then we are complete. So I would love to know what you think about this combination. I would love to know what you feel, if you get any results and benefits from it, because I promise you, combining the grounding with the lymphatic drainage massage not only will help you feel better, but, well, it will help you feel better. How's that for an ending for a video? It will help you feel better.